Good, y'all. Quick message for you real quick before I start my day. I'm about to go inside this gym in a minute, put in this work. But as I was thinking about going in here and, mentally preparing myself, I got to thinking about pain. When you work out and stuff like that, you go through pain. And some people know how to get through it, and some people feel that shit and they tap out. And you got to understand, like, when you are living an unhealthy life, when you out here drinking whatever, eating whatever, and you gaining all that weight and stuff like that, it causes pain, a tremendous amount of pain. It's painful when you even walk. You know what I'm saying? It's painful to even get up out of bed at times. And that's what I experienced years ago, about 7 years ago. I had gained all this weight and I was eating whatever, drinking whatever, and I wasn't feeling good at all. Then it turned into, once I started noticing my weight gain and everything, like, that put me low-key into depression and didn't look right in my clothes, and then it caused me to continue eating and drinking even more. You see what I'm saying? Like, I started to stress eat. And when I got into the gym, I had decided to get a personal trainer and stuff like that, and I'm so glad I did. When I got into the gym, I didn't realize at the time how painful that could be too. Like, sore as hell in ways that I never thought to imagine. Like, and so it came a time when I started my fitness journey, about my second year, like the end of my first year into my second year. I was contemplating quitting because I'm like, this shit hurt. And my trainer told me, he was like, Jay, he was like, it hurts to be unhealthy. Like, it hurts when you big and, you're eating whatever and drinking all this liquor. And he said, you got to decide which pain you willing to feel. He said, you can quit if you want to. He said, but either way you take, you're gonna hurt. You're gonna be in some pain. And he right about that shit. So I decided to continue going on with my fitness journey, and I decided to deal with the pain of getting healthier. You know what I'm saying? Losing weight, getting in shape, changing my diet up. And I'm glad I did. Do I still experience the pain? Yes. Yep. You still experience the pain, but what I learned about pain is you always have a choice. In life, you're going to always experience pain, and you can't avoid it. You can't avoid it. You can't run from it. You can't hide from it. The only thing you can do is make the choice to feel it. And when it comes to your growth in life, you have to be able to face the pain. Because although it's painful, there's growth in it. You know what I'm saying? If you can put yourself in a position to feel it, then, you'll learn from it and then you'll grow. And you have a choice. That's all you can do. You either gonna choose to allow it to fuck with you in a negative way, or you're going to choose to embrace it as much as you can and get through it. Because what I can say is, when you do decide to embrace pain and you change your perspective on how you look at it, there's growth towards the end of that. You know what I'm saying? It's a benefit towards the end of that. It only hurts for a little while. And the more you condition yourself to learn to embrace it and to feel it, then the easier it will get for you to, get through it the next time you feel it again. Because like I said, you're always going to experience some type of pain in life. And you got to get to a point where you decide, are you going to control the pain as much as you can, or are you going to allow the pain to control you? You gonna control the pain as much as you can, or are you gonna allow the pain to control you? And a lot of people allow their pain to control them. And that's what happened with me in the past, about 7 years ago, when I had, started drinking alcohol real heavy and eating whatever. I was going through a lot of pain, and I was allowing the pain to control me. And I was spiraling out of control. I was going through a lot of shit around that time. And I'm grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for that time simply because it's a stepping stone into what helped me to grow. It really did. But I had to get up out of that because it was going to cause me to, go into a deep depression. It was making me not want to go to work. It was times where I was missing work. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't paying my bills and shit. And that was me allowing the pain to control me. And I'm so thankful, especially for the fact that I made the decision to step into fitness. Not saying that you have to step into fitness to change your life, but what I am saying about my fitness journey is it was bigger than me just getting in shape and losing the weight and everything. It really helped me with my perspective in life. It's a stress control. It helps you with everything. You get in your feelings, you go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Or you feeling stressed out, you go to the gym, or just simply, take a walk, do some cardio. Those things, it is deeper than just fitness. It really shapes you from the inside out. And you'll only understand it for real if you tapped into it, And those of you who see this video and y'all be in the gym a lot, you know what I'm talking about. But understand, when it comes to pain, you can't avoid it. That's a huge part of life. But what you can do is learn to control the pain instead of allowing the pain to control you.